Good Friday morning to you. Yeah, in audio today. Actually, I'm just going to be upfront and honest with you. I didn't have time to get camera worthy this morning. I have about 6 million other things to do, and I don't want to get dressed up to do it. How you doing today? Hope that everybody's doing well on this Friday. Hey, listen, want to talk to you today. Things are changing, and the things that we take for granted, we should bump up a little bit at this juncture. What am I talking about? Talking about stockpiling. Yeah. But it's not just about quantity, it is about the quality of the items. Now, for those that are on a tight budget, but you want to make sure that you have very important foods available, you can get these foods cheaply, and I highly recommend them. One, do not overlook or underlook peanut butter. I did some startling, and I mean startling, research on the health benefits of peanut butter. First of all, I personally enjoy peanut butter. How about you? Just wondering. And if your family enjoys it, that's even better. So just saying, I want to mention to you a couple of things that I found in my research about the humble jar of peanut butter that hopefully most of us have on our shelves. So this is a highly recommended product, in my opinion, to get a couple of things like that. You can just break open, just eat them as such. There's no cooking involved, and you're getting your nutrients. So peanut butter used to get a bad rap at one time, believe it or not, in the healthy department. However, this is according to experts on the research that I checked out. Peanut butter actually contains omega-6 fatty acid, and this actually really is a good thing because it actually lowers the bad cholesterol, the LDL cholesterol, and increases the HDL cholesterol. That's the one that you want. Hey, that sounds like a good thing to me, and it's delicious and nutritious, and it does satisfy. This is just one thing I'm pointing out about the peanut butter. In addition, peanuts are a valued natural source of arginine. I don't know if I'm saying this right, it could be arginine or arginine, whatever, but it is an amino acid that may prevent heart and vascular disease by promoting good blood vessel function. This is not according to Jan from New York City Saves Money. This is according to medical experts. Okay? Just saying. Now, here's the question where there's the delicate balancing act. Like with anything else in life, everything in life needs a delicate balancing act. So, someone had asked, is it all right to eat peanut butter every day? And happily, the answer is yes. If you're a peanut butter lover like me, the answer is yes. But like anything else, in moderation. What does moderation mean? Don't go past 2 tablespoons per day. Hey, listen, that's a lot of health benefit for just 2 tablespoons of this commonly purchased product, of which is a great pantry item. Let's think of it this way. Let's say for whatever the reason, I don't know the reason, but a power outage could happen at any time, as you well know. And if you don't have one of those working stoves, for example, you need nutrition. Am I right or am I right? Okay. So peanut butter is a perfect example of that. So I highly recommend that you stock up on some peanut butter, especially try to do it before the prices rise and everything that goes with it, if you know what I'm saying. I'm sure you do. Now, here's another item that I realized to myself. I personally do enjoy tuna fish. Now, to me, canned tuna fish, the one in a can, is actually the best tasting one. But the most convenient one that you can also store, and you could get it for a very reasonable price if you don't want the canned one, especially perfect for individuals that, work outside the home, you want to carry a pouch with you. You can get those pouches, you could get them at a very reasonable price. So I'm stocking up. I just put in an order. I'm stocking up on about 15 pouches of that tuna. That tuna lasts a couple of years, a couple of years you can store that. That's that's a pretty good deal. And we all know that tuna fish is good for you. It's handy. Again, here we go again. Readily available food. You could just open it up, you could just eat it, you could put it on a cracker. You don't have to do anything else. If something goes wrong, you don't want to always have to think about, my gosh, what am I going to, especially the first night. How am I going to cook this? Now, of course, it's always better to prevent things by getting things in order. But if you find yourself caught short, it is really, really very important to keep the peanut butter and the tuna. In my honest opinion, very important to store those in your stockpile. Does this make sense to you? Hopefully, yes. All right, there you go. Like I said, I'm only in kindergarten, but I did learn a couple of things in the last few months. And doing that research on the peanut butter was great. Oh, as you also know, of course, about the canned tomato soup. That is very, very valuably, highly packed with some great nutrition there. So that's the trick. The trick is getting the stuff that, number one, you enjoy, number two, that you could easily store, number three, that requires little maintenance, meaning you don't even have to heat it up. And yes, a person can actually have like a little can of, those like vegetarian or pork and beans. You could, if you could flip open the top, you got yourself dense calorie, good meal for you, good nutrition for you, especially in times of urgency, of need, and even just in between your shopping trips for regular times. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what's to stop a person, for example, from breaking open a little can of those beans and then like infiltrating it, mixing it with your favorite pasta and maybe creating a little sauce out of that? I bet that would taste pretty darn good. If you like pasta, if you like the beans, you got yourself a filling, cheap meal. Naturally, many people, of course, add that to rice. So there you go. Look for the things that can store easily, that you like, and are good nutrition for you too. So that was a happy surprise to me in reference to peanut butter. I don't know what it is about peanut butter. Maybe it brings out the little kid in me somehow or another. But I'll tell you one thing that I personally can't see, and maybe some people may agree with me or disagree with me on this. I cannot see those frozen peanut butter sandwiches that, all right, maybe it's convenient. You got little kids around and all this and all that, but I can make my own convenience foods. If I want, I can make my own peanut butter sandwiches and just snip around the edges and press it together and just wrap them up carefully and freeze them for those days of saving time. Just saying, just saying. There are really always, there's always a way to get around things. And let me know, by the way, don't hesitate to share your ideas in the comments section below. I really do appreciate it. Thanks so much for understanding my time that I didn't have the time to get on camera today. But more importantly, it's the message. It's the message that I'm sending out today. So have a wonderful, amazing upcoming weekend, and let me know your suggestions for your stockpile that are very nutritious as well as convenient. And you don't even have to cook. Let's talk about this. Thanks so much. Have an amazing weekend, everybody. Let me see if I could find my outro and see what we could do about that. Where are you, outro? Yeah, hold on. Have an amazing day. Take good care now. Bye-bye.